Okay, Mark, disappointed to a very frustrating afternoon for your side.
It's frustrating because we've lost the points through one instance. We didn't close the short corner down. We closed the short corner down, they don't take it, they don't score, and that's the difference between 1 point today and no points. We had a lifeline at the end of the game with a penalty, third penalty miss of the season. Not blaming young Hugo because we've lost the points with letting them take the short corner. But having said that, we've missed 3 penalties, and them 3 penalty misses have cost us 5 points this season.
Disappointed with our goal of short corner, and we did fail to clear our lines. And then I've hit the bar with a header, and Hugo's missed the penalty, so we've had 2 great chances to equalise it. But on reflection, we didn't play well enough to get 3 points, nowhere near. But thought we might got a point in the end.
The gaffer was bitterly disappointed with the lapse of concentration that led to the goal. What was your view of it?
Just short corner, and then we didn't clear it at the near post, and got pinned, and then it just went through a few bodies to go in. It's just a poor goal, really. Look, in hindsight, the game, there was nothing in it. I thought our back 3 were excellent the whole game and dealt with our 2 big men. And about 20 minutes to go, I thought, oh, this has got a 0-0 written all over it. But unfortunately, just a sloppy goal cost us any points today, yeah.
So it just shows that at this level, just one simple lapse of concentration can cost you dearly.
Yeah, it does, you know. We're away from home. We was pretty compact all game. They didn't really look like scoring. You know, we've made a couple of blocks on shots on the edge of the box and that. And their 2 forwards have held it up well, but they haven't broke us down, and you know our goalkeeper hasn't really made a save to note, and that's why I'm frustrated. We didn't even switch off for the corner because I was shouting, Kevin was shouting, you know, people going halfway, and eventually they took it, and I'm afraid that's why we ain't got the points.
I know away from home we would have took a point, you know, before the game because they're desperate for a result, and our home form's really good, and lapse of concentration, as you said. But it was building on that. They had a few chances in the first half they maybe should have scored. As I say, we're disappointed. They'll be happy that they've nicked it in the end when I thought it was going to be a 0-0.
As you alluded, you had that opportunity right at the end as well with the penalty from Hugo. Hugo will be disappointed with how he struck that. It wasn't the best penalty, was it?
Wasn't the best penalty. But as a young man learning his trade, as I've said before on other penalty misses this season, you've got to have bottle to take the penalty, especially when you're 1-0 down, away from home, and you know there's only a matter of 2 or 3 minutes left. I'm not going to blame the young lad, but whoever takes penalties, we can't miss penalties. This level, all right, I'm blaming the short corner, but at the end of the day, we had a chance to resurrect that and come away with a point, and we wasn't able to take it.
Yeah, he scored a few weeks ago from the pen. We've had a few penalty takers this year. I think we might be top of the league if we scored all three of them. But look, it's not easy. My chance is just the same. I've hit the bar, so we move on. I think their goal cost us points rather than him missing the pen.
You're looking forward to testing yourself against the unbeaten league leaders at home in an FA Cup tie. The magic of the FA Cup. It should be a big home crowd as well.
Yeah, look, let's get a big crowd. It must be tied around. Ebbsfleet have got a big squad. Will they rotate? We'll have to wait and see. But look, it's a free game for us because nobody, except myself and the people in my change room, expect us to get a result. Everybody's writing us off. Away win already. They've got to come to our place. It's different for them. It's cup game again. But look, they're the best side in this league, and to win things, to commence in the cup this year, we have to beat good sides, and Ebbsfleet stand in their way. And at this point, well, not at this point, but last year we played Barnet at home. We give them a very good game, and on the night we had a chance to win that tie. So I'm not going to say Ebbsfleet's going to be easy. I'm not going to say that it's going to be a very competitive game, and it's a free one for us.
Yeah, it's nice going into the game with underdogs. It's the first time this happened this year. they're flying. Everyone's expecting them to come and roll us over. So hopefully we've got a big crowd, and we're in early on Tuesday. We'll work hard now and just put that result behind us by training hard. And as I say, we can play with a bit more freedom, and we need to pass the ball a bit better and link up more with our front two next week against Ebbsfleet, because you have to take your chances against them.